Hello guys, welcome back to Tips and Tricks, and we're back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to train 2 times faster when you're alone. As you can see, there's no one else around here, it's just me, and I'm going to show you how I train twice as fast than others when I'm alone. And this also helps me to improve quicker, faster, being able to perform better in games, because sometimes, honestly, training alone is probably sometimes the best option. When someone isn't available with you to train with you, you just say to yourself, all right, yeah, I'm going to go train myself. And that's the type of mindset you should be having. So in today's video, I'm just going to show you how to train and become 2 times better than others who are training by themselves. So if you're ready, let's get into the video. Alright, so the very number one step of today's video is going to be 2-touch passing against the wall. So what you're literally doing, you're passing the ball through the wall, in between those cones. The reason I put the cones there is to make it more accurate for myself, to make my passes more accurate, so that it doesn't go all over the place. That's why I put those 2 things there. But the purpose of this is passing. I know I've said, practicing passing is like, I've said it like so many videos already. But if you don't know how to pass, then it's going to be very hard for you to play football. So passing, ball to the wall, like this here. 2 touch, 1 touch to control, 1 touch to pass, 1 touch to control, 1 touch to pass, 1 touch to control, 1 touch to pass. Exactly like that. Very simple. All you have to do is stay focused when you're doing it. Okay, you took your touch, 1 touch to control. So it's very important that you take 2 touches, because the problem with 2 touches is that, in a game will be fast. So your touch has to be right. Everything has to be right here. You need to focus when you're doing it. You may think that when you're doing this yourself, there's no one putting you pressure. That's why you may think, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go as slow as I can, take as many touches as I want. That's not what you're supposed to do. You need to train at the same intensity as you would do in a game. So what I mean is that the same intensity you do here is the same intensity you should be doing in a game. So, for example, like passing, you're taking a good touch. In a game, you take a good touch as well. So, you know what I mean? So, practice passing with both feet as well. It's very important to be diverse. And yeah, focus on passing the ball in between those cones and making sure you're limited to only 2 touches. Alright, so another great way to train to roll by yourself is by mastering your dribble. Working on your dribble. I know I've done this so many times. Dribbling, how to dribble with speed. All these videos I've done on it. But still, the key is repetition. The more you repeat, the more it becomes better. So what you want to do here is make a challenge for yourself to keep your head up. Make sure your head is up. Because don't look down on the ball. You need to be aware of your surroundings. Show your quickest out from here with my right foot. I'm just going to dribble with my right foot only. What what I want to do. I'm going to keep my head up and do like that. You saw where I kept my head up. My head wasn't down on the ball like this. If my head is down on the ball like this, you know, all you can see is what's in front of you, but you cannot see what's around you. That's the thing with drinking. And then the same thing applies with your weaker foot as well, or your left foot. So what you can do as well, you do both feet. Keep your head up. Keeping your head up, making sure it's lifted up. Because if it is not lifted up, it's going to be very hard for you to get past defenders and gates. So, in order for you to keep your gates to the next level, you need to start off by keeping your head up while dribbling. Keep your head down. You're only looking towards the front. You want to do this with both feet as well, so that you become more diverse. That's how you do this drill. Alright, so the third drill I can do, which is really effective, is turn and target practice. So when I'm on about target, you can see those cones over there. That's one zone, that's the other. And this cone here is going to be the first. So the aim of this is to improve your awareness and also a good pass as well. So this is like the left side of the field and that's the right side of the field, you know. Like when you're playing the ball to your wingers. So that's the your midfielder. Alright? So you midfielders watching, you gotta listen carefully. So that's the your midfielder. And this is the timer here. You're gonna throw the ball to the wall and you want to turn on a half turn. That way you can open your body up and then play it on those two wings here. So I'm gonna show you a quick example. So what I'll do, I'll throw the ball to the wall. Turn on a half turn. Like this here. Take the touch of control, and then let's say I'm playing into that zone here, like this. There. That's a good ball for to get. The winger will run onto it, and then he will get the ball and create some sort of opportunity, or even get a corner. But the main purpose of this is I want you to mainly just focus really here, because if you get this right, everything will fall into place. If you don't turn your body up, you don't open your body up, then this won't even be available for you. Because if your teammate plays you the ball and you just stand flat-footed, your only pass is to go back to the player that gave it to you. So it's very important that you turn on the half turn, that you're able to play two things. That's how you do this drill. Alright, so for step number 4 is going to be the weak foot punishment. So a great way to kind of be more diverse in your games is by also focusing on your weak foot as well. And this means that you are forbidden to use your right foot, well, in the sense of improving. So basically over here, you're going to see me here dribbling, and you're going to see me shooting without using my right foot. So, in other words, I'm not going to dribble with my right foot. I'm not going to score with my right foot either as well. You guys may probably have a strong left foot, but if you have a strong left foot, try to work on your like weak foot, which could be your right foot. So depending on what your situation is, my honest answer for you guys is just to train your weaker foot. For this instance here, my weaker foot is my left foot. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start off by dribbling first, then I'll move on to shooting with my left foot. So start here again. I'm going to be dribbling, just using my left foot here. So I'm going to be dribbling here, 2 7 toes, like this. Again. Like that, having good control, and then after that I'll go on shooting. So let me just show you how I'll shoot with. Alright, so here I am, and I'm going to shoot with my left foot. So the same thing will apply. You set yourself up really well, and then you shoot with power, and you connect really with the ball. So I'm just going to show you how I shoot with my weaker foot. So the same thing applies as if you're going to shoot with your strong foot. You know, you do the exact same thing, but you do it on the opposite foot. So I'm going to show you right now how I shoot with my left foot. Like this. I set myself up, run up, finish. Like that. Bottom right. See the way I was able to get that on target by hitting that with my legs. I'm making sure that it goes down. The reason why it went down is because I kind of leaned forward so that I was going to get it on target. And also, you saw the way where the ball went. The ball went to the bottom right. If you watched my right foot closely, my right foot was pointing to the bottom right, and therefore the ball will go to the bottom right. So, like I said in many videos, your standing foot or your planting foot determines where the ball is going to go. It's a great way of practicing your left foot. Practice your left foot on dribbling, on shooting, and I can tell you that you will be the best player on your team because you are going to be able to play diversely. You're going to be unpredictable. So that's what's really good about being a diverse player. Alright, so for the final step of today's video, it's going to be high intensity finishing. After you've done all those drills, you need to now work on the most crucial part as well, especially if you want to be a goal scorer in your team, which is finishing. Notice the way I said high intensity finishing. This isn't any ordinary type of finishing I want about the type of finishing we do in a game. So think about it. If you're one-on-one with the defender, you beat the defender, you obviously want to score. So you need to start doing that when you're training by yourself. And that's just going to get you to improve, faster than others. But most people will do, they will just dribble in an empty area and they just randomly shoot. But over here, you have codes that represent the defender. You get past the defender, you shoot, and it'll become more natural to you when you are in a real life situation in a game. So it's very important that you add something that represents a defender. Even if it's a water bottle, just use something that represents a defender so that it can be more, real life to you. So I'm going to show you. So these are 2 defenders here. You're going to want to score. You're going to want to shoot from both directions. I'm going to show you how I'm going to shoot in this direction here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dribble towards the defender. I'll beat the defender. I set myself up. I'm going to finish. Like that. I'm going to go. You saw the way I pushed the ball out to the side. I bet the defender, and then I finish off with a shot. That's how it should be like when you are in a real life game. You beat the defender, you set yourself up, you shoot with power, just like I did there. That's the last step of the video. Alright, so there you guys have it. How to train alone 2 times faster. Another Shawar training alone. And yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you guys are new to the channel, please do not forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified every single time we make a video. And yeah, and hopefully that will help us get 1,000 subscribers. So, and yeah, aside from that, hope you guys learned something and actually will use it, because the point is not just watching. You have to apply it, you have to use it. You gotta have to use these drills that I just did here. So yeah, thank you guys for watching Tips and Tricks. This is Tips and Tricks signing out. We'll catch you guys in the next one. We out.